Hi ToyHound fans, this is ToyHound here to review a Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Leader Class Grimlock. And here it is in the package. Right there, of course, that's in his robot mode. There's a nice airbrush art of Grimlock. Of course it's on the package so it's not airbrushed on there. And then the Transformers logo is based on the Transformers 4 Age of Extinction movie, which comes out this Friday. That's what it says right there. It shows Autobot symbols for ages 8+, and it's for the collector line called Generations. That's why it says that there. Leader class. Here's what it looks like on the back. If you want to pause it, you can pause it there and read that. And that's his robot mode, of course, the Dragon Tooth Mace. That's his Dragon / T-Rex mode. He's got 18 steps to change. It's produced by Hasbro, of course. There's the logo, Autobot symbol, other information. And that's Optimus Prime, which I previously reviewed. I'll have a link to it at the end of this video review of this toy. And next I'll show you out of the package. And here's the Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Leader Class Grimlock in his dinosaur mode. And I want to show you quick comparison with a Jurassic Park toy. That's what it looks like next to a Jurassic Park toy. It's really wide. It's about the same width that you see in the movie, but it was kind of intended to really show accurate robot mode more than a dinosaur mode. But it's not that bad of a toy. The only problem is it's intended for collectors. That's what the Generations line is intended for. And the way it's designed, it's not, you can't really move his feet any further than that. And he's kind of hard to stand. So you got to kind of fiddle with him. And what I do is I have the feet resting against what would be the feet in the robot mode. And that's what helps him to stand. And he's supposed to kind of stand like that. You have to have his feet kind of flattened out. That's what it looks like, of course. His head's kind of small. But then you can open his mouth all the way open like that. He's got rubbery plastic for his teeth, so you don't have to worry about anyone poking their eyes out. Nice chrome. And then the chrome's got paint over top of it. And mine has a little bit of nicks on it, but you can't really tell in the camera. There's that. That's what it looks like on the top. Some say it looks like a fish on the top, but like I said before, it's mainly designed for the robot mode and not so much the dinosaur mode. So it looks like on the back, of course. Has a lot of nice molded in detail. There's that. That's the side. It's got a nice painted detail too as well. There's that. And that's what it's supposed to look like on the bottom. I'll show you. There you go. Kind of a weird angle, but that's what it looks like on the bottom. And of course you can tell that his fists are right here. And in the next clip I'll show you the transformation. And now on to showing you the transformation. Well, this is how I transform it. What I do is I untab these feet first. Like that. And then I untab these pieces. So you can pull the, or turn these out of the way. And then I pull the tail out like that from the back part. And then pull that back, pull that back, move these out of the way, and then Go on the back here. You untab that. That tabs into that like that. That's how it came apart, of course. Or how that's how it goes together when you put it back into dyno mode if you're going from robot. Then you untab these. There's a tab here and a hole there. That's how they are untabbed. And I mostly do it this certain way so you don't scratch the chrome up on it or break the toy. Then you take these back pieces, you lay them down like this. And the trickiest part of this toy, one thing to mention, yeah, there is kind of a gap here, but it helps when you're transforming the toy. So even though there's a gap there, it kind of has a purpose to it. You untab that, or you just kind of leave it there for now. And one of the trickiest parts of this toy, you take his hand, you put it on the inside. Trickiest parts of this toy is getting this orange tab into that. And it snaps really tight too. You have to snap it really tight. I move this out of the way. Then you snap it in like that. That's how tight it snaps into. When you basically do that, take his little elf foot, I guess what you call it, put it in like that. There's one leg, and you basically do the same for the other. Make sure this is lined up. And these pieces right here are lined up with that. You move the hand in. You do it like that. Or, I guess what you could do too, you could take this piece and just push it in instead of snapping it. And you got the feet part of it done. Which looks kind of weird. Then you take these pieces, lay them down on their side, lay that down, and you take his feet, which are on ratcheting joints. And the chrome's supposed to be facing inward, like that. And then you tab, we turn this around, and similar to the transformation of Dinobot Slash, his feet wind up becoming like little spikes on the side. Turn that around. You do the same exact thing on the opposite side. Turn his hand around, and there's a hole, a tab, and you want to, I think, yeah, it goes in like that. You're supposed to do it like this. And before tabbing it, I forgot to mention, before tabbing it, oh yeah, and the dinosaur mode's got horns, and they're rubbery plastic. Forgot to mention that as well. I'm sorry about that. Okay. And you want to take his extended chest and you want to pull that down, and that reveals his head. And then what you can do, I like to lift these out of the way, and then you take this and you snap that in, and you snap that in, move that out of the way. Okay. And you take his head, and it becomes shoulder pieces. This is the coolest part that I like about it. You take this part, turn around, there's a tab right here. You adjust it until it fits in like that, and then this is supposed to rest on his shoulder. Same with the other one. I think it's supposed to tab in there too. Yeah, it's supposed to tab in there. Like that. Then you basically do the exact same on the opposite side. You want it to be straight. You want it to be straight. They don't really lock into anything back here, just kind of rest on his shoulders. It doesn't really do anything. Then you take this piece, and then that's basically Grimlock. And I forgot to put his snowfoot. Well, did I? Yeah, I forgot to put the snowfoot. I mean the elf foot. Rotate that around. There's that there. I recently bought it this week, so I was kind of hesitant about buying this toy from other people's reviews of it. And I think it's a cool toy so far. I like the robot mode. Okay, there's that. And you take the back piece of his dinosaur mode. This becomes like a shield. And you push your finger in there, and that pulls that out. And you take this, it's a rubbery plastic. And that's supposed to lock in like that. I think the spiky part's supposed to, I don't know. There's that. It's kind of good if you and then you take this, split it apart, like that, and this is on a slider joint. Then you take these and you tab them together like that. And that's Grimlock in his robot mode. I'll have a closer view of it, a comparison with Leader Class Optimus Prime, and then my final thoughts. And here is a clip of a comparison with Leader Class Optimus Prime, and then Commander Class Optimus Prime from Dark of the Moon, and Deluxe Class Optimus Prime from Dark of the Moon, in comparison with Leader Class Grimlock from the Age of Extinction Generations line. And I'll move him to the side, move them out of the way. Now to show you Grimlock, nice close-up detail of him. That's his dragon tooth mace, which is made up of his tail. And Grimlock has articulation in his wrist, of course. That's what it looks like on his arm. I'll take this mace out. looks like right there. And then that's a close-up of the robot mode. Has nice ratcheting joints. Ratcheting joint there. There's no ratchet joint there. That's his chest. Right there, of course. And it looks like his mouth, which makes up part of his armor on his chest. That's his face. Not sure if there's any, nope, there's no light piping. Very barbarian looking. Now, of course, that's the Tyrannosaurus Rex's head that's split apart to make up the shoulder guard pieces. Or shoulder pads, I guess what you'd call them. And that's his, what you would call that. It's like a shield that makes up part of the dinosaur. Looks like a blade. Not sure if you're supposed to have it like that or not, but pretty cool. A lot of nice molded in detail. That's what it looks like on the side, of course. And in the movie, he's like totally like a grayish metal color. That's what it looks like on the side, of course. You saw it in the Dino mode, but still really cool to look at. He doesn't have a swivel waist or anything. He's got ratcheting joints, so you can get his stability. Ratcheting joints there, of course. Same on the other side. And then he's got a swivel right here. Kind of a swivel. It's kind of hard to do. And then that's what it looks like on the back. Right there. I like how they painted the eyes. That was pretty cool. And that's Leader Class Grimlock. I think he's a great toy. If you're a collector and you want the cool robot mode, and you're not too worried about having an accurate dinosaur mode, you can pick this up. I still suggest getting the Voyager class version of Grimlock if you want to have some enjoyment and playability out of it. This is more for the collector. But I still think both of them are cool, and you don't know what the toy is like until you actually buy it and try it out. It's one of those things. I thought it was a bad toy because I saw reviews of it, but I think it's a awesome toy, and it's not the greatest Grimlock, but it's not the worst either. If you'd like to see more videos, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and stay tuned for more reviews.